Welcome back to another Excel tutorial. Today I want to explore how to use the COUNTIFS function. The COUNTIFS function in Excel is used to count the number of cells that meet multiple criteria across different ranges. Each criteria is applied to corresponding ranges and only the cells that meet all the conditions are counted. The COUNTIFS function belongs to the group of statistical functions within Excel and counts the number of cells within a range that meet multiple criteria. The syntax starts by COUNTIFS, then you open the parentheses, and then you define the criteria range 1 and the criteria 1. And then, which is optional, you can see optional parts of the function as they are in those brackets. Then you can define criteria range 2 and criteria 2, and then criteria range 3 and criteria 3, and so on. And yeah, the criteria range 1 and criteria 1, etc. are the ranges and criteria based on which the cells are counted. So as you can see inside our data, we have a row ID, or order ID, customer, sales, and quantity. And if I want to count how many sales were made by Google with a quantity of more than 1, I can use the COUNTIFS function. I start by an equal sign followed by COUNTIFS. I open the parentheses, and first of all I want to say my customer should be Google. As you can see inside our data, I have Google in only capital letters and Google in written correctly, but COUNTIFS is not case sensitive, so it's not a problem that this is written in only capital letters and this is not. It will still be counted as Google. And then our second criteria, we said we want a quantity of more than 1, so we have to mark our quantity range, and then we say this has to be greater than 1. We can close the parentheses again and we hit enter. So what happened here? As we can see, we have Google 3 times in our customer list, right here, right here, and right here. Here we have a quantity of 4, here we have a quantity of 9, and here we have a quantity of 1. We say our quantity should be greater than 1. So in this case, customer is Google, this is correct, but it won't be counted in because the quantity is 1 and not greater than 1. But right here we have Google, and right here we have Google, and we have the quantity greater than 1, and here as well. So in total we have 2 customers that are Google with a quantity greater than 1. This is why we get 2 right here. We can also do another example. If we want to count how many sales were over $500 for Amazon, we can again use the COUNTIFS function. We start by an equal sign followed by COUNTIFS, open parentheses, we mark our customers, we say this should be Amazon, and it's again, it doesn't matter how you write it, it will find all Amazons, even if we have Amazon in only capital letters right here. And if you're not sure if you have any, for example, spaces before your customer name or after, you can use wildcards. So this would be those stars, and this means please ignore everything before Amazon and please ignore everything after Amazon. I just want to have Amazon. And then we said Amazon with sales greater than 500, so we need to mark our sales range as well, and we say needs to be greater than 500, and here you need those quotation marks, otherwise it won't work. Now we can hit enter again and we get to 1. Why is that? Here we have Amazon but sales less than 500. Here of course as well we have a negative sales. Here we have sales also less than 500, and the only customer or the only case where both criteria are met is in row ID 8, where we have customer Amazon and sales over 500. So this is why we get to 1. Okay, last but not least, we can count the number of transactions that resulted in negative sales for Apple. So we start by an equal sign again, followed by COUNTIFS, open parentheses. Then we mark our customers. We're saying if this is Apple. As you can see right here, Apple is written with a capital P at third position, so the second P is a capital letter, but that doesn't matter for the COUNTIFS function. This will still be counted as a regular Apple. And then we are saying sales is negative, so less than 0. We hit enter, and of course we get to 0 as Apple doesn't have a negative sales, just Amazon has a negative sales. And yeah, these are just 3 cases how you can use the COUNTIFS function on this data. Of course, it will depend on the data structure that you have, but in general, this is the way you use COUNTIFS. You define a range and then you define a criteria that needs to be met. I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and see you in the next video.